Hi, I'm Sean Kirkham. I'm 27 years old and I've been part of the Kiwi Men's 8 for the last 7 years.
And I am Hamish Bond, double Olympic champion in the pair, turned 33 this year and first year in the New Zealand Men's 8.
How much is the pressure up now with New Zealand having to go through repechages to keep up the chances for Olympic qualification, Hamish?
Well, obviously the pressure's increased quite a bit, Sean. We had 2 chances to make the final and we didn't do so well on the first one in the heat, so obviously we have to make this one count in the repechage, or that's it.
Certainly doing it the hard way. There have been great results this season. What are the biggest learnings from them and how might they help you in the repechages? Well, I think that our biggest learnings have probably been rhythm based, so learning how to row the 8 properly is one of the things that probably New Zealand has struggled with for quite a while. So key one for us is definitely the finish, really drawing through the finish, so I think that's going to be an emphasis and just getting everyone on the same page. What's the most important contribution a guy as successful as Hamish makes to the crew? Do you want to answer that one? No, I think Hamish brings quite a lot of experience, and just knowing that he's been there and won events brings a lot of confidence to the rest of the crew.
I've developed an idea of how I think a boat should move quickly, but in saying that I also needed to learn some things about the 8, and I've had to learn from these guys who have been in the boat for a long time as well.
Sean came 6th in Rio 2016 in the 8. What makes today's New Zealand boat different?
Obviously we have a couple of major personnel change with Mahe and myself, and we hope that adds something. I think we've probably developed a bit more consistency this year about everything that we do.
Yeah, I think that really rings true in terms of back then it was almost like when we would go fast, it was like how did we do that rather than this is how we did it. Where now we sort of have more of a correlation between we went fast because of these reasons and we went slow because of these reasons. The Men's 8 is perhaps not New Zealand's historically most successful boat class. Is there now a special drive to succeed?
Yeah, in recent history it certainly hasn't been the most successful class, but if you go back another 30 or 40 years, it was the only New Zealand, only rowing boat that New Zealand had success in, obviously winning the 72 Olympics, and there's still that feeling amongst the rowing community in New Zealand that the 8 is where I guess ultimately the sport would love to be able to achieve again on the level that it has historically, and that was a big motivation for me buying into this project of the Men's 8. I wanted to try and I guess take on the challenge and do something bigger than myself as an individual, I think.
Top 5 in World Champs finals qualifies for the Olympics. How confident are you that we'll be among them? Well, you got to be confident, I think. I'm pretty confident still. How are you feeling, Hamish?
Yeah, I mean, we are amongst it. We're under no illusion that it's going to be a big fight tomorrow in the repechage, and then again in the final to not be in that 6th place. So certainly the work's all to be done, but we're motivated to give it a shot, and hopefully it all flows our way.